Hello everyone, it's Retrovin, and I thought we'd be talking about a new series I'm doing. Starting a new series, I mean. Basically, this series is going to be called Gaming History, where we talk about historical products within gaming. Our first episode today will probably be a quick one because it's just a summary of what it's about, but I thought this would be a good way to start it off because I'm not planning on doing it much. Today we're going to be talking about Xband, which was the grandfather of PSN and Xbox Live. Yes, you heard me. Back in the early 90s, they had a system, or I guess more like an add-on for systems called Xband, which you can actually connect to your Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. I think they even had one for the Sega Saturn at one point, but that was short-lived. It didn't really last for very long. Once it was on the systems, like after you called the people and like had it activated, you could basically go on a head-to-head matchup, similar to Parsec. You could even message people on it, which was revolutionary for a console add-on at the time. You can even make your own character avatar and account name with a small punchline under it. Because it was connected to the internet, there was a way to view online leaderboards for games, and even see the latest news for stuff at the time. It first released in select regions across America in late 1994, and saw an international release in early 1995. The service would use dial-up, which would cost a lot of money in things like phone bills, so you can imagine not many people could afford it. But it must have been a treat for the ones who could experience it. Basically, it would search up a player through dial-up. They can even be from out of state, for example. Sadly, though, the service's lifespan was pretty short-lived, as by 1997, it was basically gone. I guess to get more in depth with it, not only could you make your own accounts and message people, you could, I guess I should mention some of the games, because that is the most important thing. Depending on the system, like for a Super Nintendo, you could have games like Super Mario Kart on it, or Mortal Kombat. They had like a lot of sports games as well, which I don't care for, but it was probably still pretty cool for people at the time who like, you know, NBA or whatever. And what's the other one, Madden or something? That too. They had a lot of ad campaigns as well, and different ways you can get it. You can even get it in the mail, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, it was different depending on systems, because certain exclusives would also work on it, as I mentioned with Super Mario Kart. But yeah, overall I'd say the system had a very important part in history, because it was the precursor to PSN and Xbox Live, technically if you think about it, because there wasn't really a service like this in the past, and there wasn't much of a service like in between either, before the PS3 and Xbox 360 era, where you can have different accounts and message people and make friends and all that. Like, that was something very crazy for late 1994, and something, you know, that, again, like I said, wouldn't be seen until later, so. Very interesting part of history, like, to think that, like, such retro systems could actually do stuff like that. Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little history lesson in my first video of this series. I hope to do more in the future because I enjoy gaming history and just a lot of history in general, so if you want to see more, let me know, because I like doing more than just reviews. Anyways, see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace!